Well, it's Sunday, June 27th, a week to date, pretty much. But when I returned, made my decision to return to the political arena, and there are times that we must get angry, but sin not. Righteous indignation, the kind of anger that when there's an injustice and that could have been prevented, that could have been stopped, that was not necessary, brought about through greed, selfishness, ignorance, pride. Well, today I learned something new, and my source is highwire.com, and the vaccine. Now, it's been discovered, all right, that young women who get the vaccine, first 90 days risk 82% chance of losing their unborn, and because of it, it's maybe anyway. It's like the more I learn about what's really going on, the angrier I get, and an anger that life has taught me how to harness, and you harness that anger, and you use that anger in the same like fashion that a farmer would use a bull, all right? And if you tame that anger, all right, you can use that anger to accomplish a lot of good. Well, today, there's a lot of things going on in the world around us to make a lot of us angry, very angry. There's a lot of angry citizens out there, a lot of angry patriots, that are bursting at the seam to want to do something. But what? And, but we're not violent. We don't burn buildings. We don't throw rocks at cars. We don't disrespect our officers. And there's a way. Righteous indignation is when there's an injustice against the innocent that should never be brought on by the hands and the choices of others through greed, arrogance, ignorance, pride, any number of reasons. And when they, and yet we stand by, we see this, and we feel helpless when we learn about it. It kind of makes you angry. Well, we're not helpless, and there is much that we can do about it without breaking one single law. And when you can harness your anger lawfully, and you can channel it through the rule of law, all right, you become powerful. When you bring together people who know how to do that, all right, you become very powerful. And and yet, no law is broken, no act of violence, nothing. If anything, it is through the rule of law, through the defending of our country, the respecting of our fellow man, to bringing together our citizens from many different backgrounds, all right, applying that energy for the common good. You see, that's what they're afraid of. You see, we've got everything on our side. We've got the rule of law. We've got the principle, all right? We've got the issues. We've got the moral standing, the moral authority, divine providence. We have a leadership team at the top that's doing a fantastic job. And those who used to be above the law are not above the law no more. And that's been demonstrated. And all these folks down here in the swamp who used to think they could just do anything, well, now there's evidence that that's not the case anymore. And so anyway, see, we know that. They know nothing. They only know what they think they know through their intimidation and their bullying and their lying and their deceit. Well, you see, it ain't working anymore because we're on to them. All right? We can look them square in the eye, you know, and they know, we know, they're lying. And, you know, there's something about looking a man square in the eye, and that has a lot of power to it. You know, standing boldly with confidence in your position and what you believe. You see, we don't have to be on the defense. You see, we're already standing on a mountain of gold when it comes to truth and the rule of law. We can take confidence in that. And when they insult us, when they do this, do that, we can just smile. We can laugh. Because we know we got it all. They got nothing. All right? And there are children out there that need us. There are citizens out there that need us. There's people out there that want to wake up, but, you know, we need to help them a little bit, you know. And at the same time, we need to let the political leadership of our community know that we know, all right? And that the old ways aren't acceptable anymore. The Trump team is on their way back, and and those that were untouchable, all right, that created this false illusion that the bad guys can just keep on being bad because there's going to be someone up above them to cover their butts. Well, guess what? A lot of those folks now are in Gitmo, and some of those folks, well, they have already faced the consequences of their actions. And all that information is readily available. RestoredRepublic.co, you know. And, but anyway, I was very angry today. And when I learned what I did, and it bothered me all day long. It bothered me. It just ate at me. So, I'm venting a little bit here, expressing my thought. Remember, be angry, but sin not. Righteous indignation. Lead with honor. and wisdom will find a way. All right? That's a fact. Well, I'll see you guys on the next go-round. Well, you'll probably see me. I won't see you. But anyway, okay, back to being serious. Well, appreciate you guys, whoever you are. And it just made me feel really good today. I went down, I had 3 subscribers. And had 198 views on one of my videos. And I was like, wow. I know that's nothing. But for me, it's something. It's a beginning. And my journey back into the political arena. And I have many, many, many cards in my hand, but I don't want to show my whole hand right now. You know, I want the world to have a chance to get to know me as I really am. All right? And then we'll play those cards accordingly. Because you see, I know we have a winning hand.